you know that? How do you know
Well,
that?
I know you're only going to make yourself a nervous wreck.
I'm already a nervous wreck. Tonight's my first night on the air, and I could blow it.
You are not going to blow it.
How do you know that? Anything could happen. The way I feel, I mean, I might dry up and not know what to say next.
That'll be the day.
Baby, I'm serious. I'm serious. The way I feel, anything could happen tonight.
I am serious, too. Now, you're going to be fabulous.
Oh, man, I hope so.
Hey, guys. Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
Pretty.
Where you been? Where you been?
I got here as fast as I could.
It wasn't fast enough?
No, wait. Greg and I didn't even have our dinner.
Well, neither did I. If all you can think about right now is stuff in your face, man.
See, would you relax 1 minute? What's the matter with you?
I keep trying to tell him.
Look, I don't need anybody to tell me nothing. I mean, we got a show to do tonight in case anybody is interested. You know, I need a little help around here, please.
What is wrong with him?
Just try to ignore him. Just let him sweat it out for a while.
Well, I hope this isn't going to turn into a regular thing with him.
No, he's only uptight because it was the first broadcast. I guess I can't really blame him.
Just what kind of proposition?
Well, I heard that you and your wife were having some marital problems, and, well, I thought I might be of some help.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the Wallingford's new chauffeur. I thought that...
I don't care who you are or what you thought. I don't like people sticking their nose in my private business.
Not even if I can find some dirt you might be able to use against her?
Get out of here before I throw you out.
Hi, Mrs. Martin. May I speak to Tad?
Dottie? Oh, I'm sorry, dear, but he's not here.
Oh, well, you don't know any idea where he is, do you?
No, I haven't the vaguest idea. Why? Is there something wrong?
Not really. He was supposed to call me here tonight, and, I haven't heard from him so far.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure he's fine. I'll have him call you the minute he gets in.
Thank you. Please do that. Bye. I wish I knew where he was.
What do you think you're doing?
Kissing you.
Every time I start to think that there's a real person underneath that act you're putting on, I found out I'm wrong.
Wait a minute, I'm not sure what just happened.
You were going to be straight with me, right? Then you turn right around and trick your best friend into thinking that his mother was sick to ruin our date. And now you have the nerve to come on to me like that.
Now, Hillary, you enjoyed that kiss. Go ahead. It's all right.
Hey, why don't you go out for a walk or something?
No, I'm not in the mood.
Where's Nina?
Oh, I know. She said something about a couple errands after her appointment at the hospital.
Listen, why don't, when she gets back from her errands and everything, the three of us will go out, huh? We'll get a sitter for Bobby. Come on. It's about time we had a little fun, huh?
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm not a lot of fun right now. I just don't feel like going out in the town. Besides, friends called. I can have them come over a little bit later.
Okay. But you can't say I didn't try.
No, you tried. I know. Thanks. Really. Hey, look, that doesn't mean you got to sit around with us. Why don't you go out and have some fun?
Where would I go? I don't know anybody in Pine Valley.
Well, you got to meet somebody. Really, go to the steam pit. There's a lot of people there your age.
But don't I need a date or something?
No, you don't need a date or something. Do you remember Jenny Nelson? She's one of the owners there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I liked her. She was nice.
Yeah, well, maybe she could introduce you to a guy.
Come up with some pretty good ideas there, Cliffy.
Thanks. Come on, get out of here.
just wish I could do something to cheer you up.
Don't worry about me. You go have fun.
You sure you don't mind?
I'm sure. Here, take some money. Get yourself a soda pop. Yeah, take the whole thing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you off to? I'm going to the steam pit. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
You know, I cannot believe it.
Nina, she deserves a night
No, I'm not talking about Linda. I'm talking about Joe Martin.
What about Joe Martin?
I was in the elevator at the hospital, and 2 of the doctors were talking. You know who voted against you? You know who voted to suspend you for 6 months? Joe Martin.
Nina, this is a dead issue.
Well, what kind of friend is he?
Nina, Joe Martin and I have talked about this days ago. Now, would you calm down? Joe and Ruth are coming over here tonight.
I think you better go now.
It was just a kiss.
You know, you really have a lot to learn, Tad Martin. You are the most self-centered, untrustworthy jerk I ever met. I bet you'd just do anything to get what you want. When you let me just tell you something right now, I am not to be had.
You can spare me the lectures. I've got the message.
Oh, well, it's about time.
You know something? You must be new in town. Otherwise, you'd realize I don't chase women. They chase me. There are plenty of women dying out there for me to ask them out.
Oh, really? Well, then why don't you just do us both a favor and ask one of them?
Well, you stuck-up little twerp. I may just do that.
My. That young man was certainly in a hurry.
Oh, I hate them all.
Oh, my dear.
Men! They are all the same, just after one thing.
Oh, now, I don't mean to generalize, but all men aren't like that.
Oh, and I suppose you're telling me you're not?
Come on, Mr. Cudahy, can't we talk this over like reasonable men? I'm not trying to butt into your marital problems.
What makes you think I got marital problems?
Oh, no, that wasn't too hard to find out. See, I'm an old friend of Candy's and Donna's. Sitting there having dinner a little while ago, minding my own business, when all of a sudden, Candy started pumping Donna for the goods on Brooke.
Oh, for crying out loud.
I said to myself, now this guy's going to need a little help. You know, it's not easy dealing with these females.
You don't have to tell me.
Listen, I can tell you one thing. There's no way that Donna would ever say anything bad about Brooke. So I thought to myself,
Oh, don't give me that. You saw a fast buck.
now what's the matter with that? Guy's got to make a living, and if I can do a favor for you, well, that would be no problem whatsoever.
Well, why don't you do yourself a favor? Take a walk.
Whatever you say. It's no skin off my nose. Donna, I gotta get back to the law office.
Oh, soon.
Yeah, I gotta keep on my toes. Listen, I want you to do me a favor, okay?
What?
Some guy's gonna speak to you about me. I want you to build me up real big, all right?
All right. But who's going to be checking you out?
The FBI, CIA, maybe even MGM, you never can tell.
Oh, brother. I'll do my best.
I'll see you later, okay?
Okay, sweetie. See you at home.
You stay out of trouble, kid.
Yeah, well, trouble's the thing I handle best.
Donna, excuse me. What can you tell me about that guy, Zach?
No, Dottie, I'm sorry. I haven't seen Tad at all tonight.
Oh, well, Jenny, please do me a favor. Tell him that I called if he gets there, okay?
Yeah, of course. Sure.
Thanks.
Bye.
Dottie. Oh. Hey, what's going on here? Am I mistaken, but do I pay him $300 a week and he does this to you?
Mom,
Where is he?
I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, I could literally wring his neck for this. I pay him $300 a week and he stands you up. That's not what I pay him
Mom,
for.
please.
I'm telling you, he's not getting away with this one, because when I see I'm going to blast it.
Don't you say anything
I
to
am
him.
going to. Maybe that's him. Oh, you're right. It is the Crumb himself.
Good evening. There's my $1 million lady. How you doing, sweetheart? You ready for our big night on the town?
Yes. What? I thought you'd never get here.
I'm sorry, my lady.
This is really disgusting. I can't deal with this. I don't even want to watch.
Nice to see you too, Mrs. F. What's wrong with her?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care.
Is there a reason why you're hanging on to me so tight?
Yes, yes. I just want to be very, very close to you.
How are you all superhuman beings doing out there? Yeah, well, this is Jesse Hubbard in the cupboard with the tunes to make you swoon. Do you know what I say? Yeah, I want to make sure that we all stay together tonight and just have the best time we can possibly have, right? Because we are all that we have. You know what I'm saying? That is so right. Okay, now we're gonna start off tonight and we're gonna hear the best from the brand new to the shining gold. And you leave it to Jesse Hubbard to come up with a few super bullets of his own while he rocks the top here.
Hey, how you doing, ladies? How's it going?
Hi, how are you? What are you doing here?
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for the world. See my best buddy over there make good? You know, tonight is gonna make 'em or break 'em. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Okay.
Be good.
Yeah. Bye, dude. What is wrong with his voice? Nerves. It happened to him once before. It doesn't. It sounds awful. Jenny, what are we gonna do? If he loses his voice, there goes the broadcast.
Look, okay, just calm down, Angie. We'll think. Let me go get something from him, okay? Just relax a second.
Excuse me. I hear you're the wife of the DJ?
Yeah, I'm Angela Hubbard.
We're glad to meet you. I'm Bart Reeves, the producer from WRCW.
Oh.
How's he doing over there?
Oh, fine. He's just, warming up the crowd.
All right, looks like you got a good turnout.
Yeah, well, everybody wants to get in on the act.
I'll tell you, you got something pretty hot going on here. And I am very excited about doing a show from a live joint. But first, I'd like to talk to the man himself. So.
You haven't met Jesse?
Not yet. I thought maybe you would do the honors.
Yeah.
Langley, at a time like this, a girl needs a father. Why don't you try to comfort her?
I'd be more than happy to, but she won't let me. I make a suggestion, she ignores it. And talk about reaching out, all I get is rejection.
Well, no one ever said it would be easy. But this may be exactly the opening that you both have been looking for.
No, I doubt it. I still have the distinct impression that this young lady doesn't need anybody, including her own father. She has all the answers.
How can you say anything like that? Of course she needs a father. She just doesn't learn yet how to confide in one. And you have to admit she's hardly had much opportunity. So give her another try.
Well, all right, if you think it'll do any good. But I don't hold out much hope.
Oh, you'll see. One of these days she'll trust you, and then you'll find that all of your effort has been worthwhile.
Whatever you say. Bye-bye, Phil.
Bye, dear.
Excuse me, Mrs. Wallingford.
Yes, Zach.
I just want to make sure before I go that, you won't be needing me anymore this evening.
No, thank you very much. We shan't be going out.
Okay, then I'll be heading back to the carriage house. By the way, would you happen to know if Mrs. Cudahy is home this evening?
No. She went out a little earlier. She hasn't returned yet. Oh, why? Is there something you want me to tell her?
No, it's a personal matter. Something I think she might be interested in.
I see. Would you like me to tell her that you want to speak to her when she comes back?
No, thank you. You've been very kind. Good night, Mrs. Wallingford.
Good night.
Nina, I honestly can't fault him. If Joe honestly thought I was in the wrong, that he voted with his conscience, I'd do the same thing.
You would not. Not if you thought that someone honestly was following their conscience.
If I thought they were wrong doing it, I would. Believe me, I would.
He's supposed to be our friend. He knew what kind of pressure you were under.
That doesn't make any difference.
Well, why not? Your sister was going to commit suicide. You're a doctor. You're supposed to save people's
Nina,
lives.
I treated a gunshot wound and I didn't report it. That's against the law.
But you didn't know he was a criminal, not at the
No,
time.
not at the time, Nina. That doesn't alter anything.
I still think that if Joe was under the same set of circumstances, he would have done the same thing.
Nina, listen to me. Joe wouldn't have. He wouldn't.
Well, then he's not welcome in our house. Because anyone who cannot understand what you're going through does not deserve to be your friend, Cliff.
Nina, Joe Martin is a good man, and whether you believe it or not, he's on our side.
Why are you trying to defend someone who is trying to ruin our lives?
I'll get there.
Now, I'll get
Nina, please
I'm
calm
fine.
down.
Thought you were someone else.
Is this a bad time?
No, come on in. It's nice to have a friend here.
Hi, Brooke.
Hi. Actually, I'm glad you're both home. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about Linda's old boyfriend, Chris.
Well, I've known Zach for years.
Yeah, me too. He keeps popping up like an old song, right, Tana?
Yeah. Well, what is it you want to know?
Well, I mean, what has he done? Where's he been? You know.
Oh, that one's a toughie.
Candy, I think I know him a little better than Candy. He's been all over the place and done lots of things. He was an actor for a while, and when that got kind of slow, he came to Pine Valley to get a new start, you know. Well, I set him up with a job at the Wallingfords. He's working out real well.
What kind of guy is he? I mean,
Nice. Yeah, he's really nice. He's a hard worker, and he's eager to please, and he's real ambitious. He's a real go-getter, you know.
I guess what I meant, is he the kind of guy I can count on?
Oh, boy, absolutely, Tom. He's been a real good friend to me for years. I'll tell you something. I would trust Zach Grayson with my life.
Thank you very much. You've been a very big help.
Tom, why all the questions?
Oh, I was thinking maybe using him for some odd jobs around here.
Great.
George, could you hold the fort down for me?
Sure
I have an errand to run. I'll be right back.
All right.
Tuesday, Jack's got some stiff competition from a charming, disarming new neighbor, Three's Company. And when Madeline wants...
Well, I didn't know what to expect when I opened this envelope that Chris gave me.
What was it?
It's a very good short story. It's so good, in fact, that I would like to show it to Craig Adams about the possibility of having it published.
Is it really that good?
Yeah, it really is. But of course, I wanted to talk to both of you before I would do anything.
What is this? I mean, has the world got off the deep end? What is this with our friends?
Nina.
I don't understand.
This is the guy that got Cliff in trouble. You call us your friend?
I'm talking strictly about his writing ability.
I don't care what you're talking about. Anything you do to help him is like slapping us in the face.
Nina.
No. Now, just a second. If it weren't for that creep, you could do what you want to do. You could go out and you could be a doctor. You could save people's lives.
Well, he's in jail. What else do you want?
I want our friends to be a little bit more understanding, I guess. You're not the first one who's stabbed us in the back.
I'm not doing anything like that.
What do you call this PR trip for Chris Morgan?
Look, I think if the guy can write, he should have a chance at being published. I mean, there are a lot of great artists that aren't the greatest human beings.
He's a great artist.
No, I never said that. I'm talking strictly about his writing. I just think he should be given a fair break. That's all.
Why? Cliff wasn't given a fair break.
Look, this has been kind of a weird time for both of us, Brooke. It hasn't been easy.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy because we can't count on any of our friends.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. But I really can't ignore the fact that it's very good writing. Guy's in jail. And I thought that Linda could maybe help me. I want to make sure it is his writing, and she would be familiar. She would know his style.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, she's not here right now. If you have to see her tonight, I think she's at the steam pit.
Okay, well, I'll give it a try. Nina, please don't be angry with me. I'm not saying that Chris is not guilty. I'm just saying if he did write this, then he shows a great deal of promise.
Well, you know my opinion on the subject.
Good night. Don't look at me like that. But if the guilty people are getting all the breaks, where does that leave us?
You really think this is gonna work?
Yes, it's guaranteed. The honey like soothes your vocal cords, and the fresh lemon will help bring back the tone and all that, okay? So just drink as much as you can.
Well, what does hot tea do?
Hot tea is just gonna calm your nerves a little bit, all right? Now just, don't try to talk until airtime. Just save your voice until airtime, okay? And how you doing? He's gonna be fine. He'll be fine. Look, I sure hope so, because I don't know how much longer I can stall Mr. Reeves. Thank goodness they're having trouble setting up some cables, otherwise he would have been up here 10 minutes ago. To see the big star. Look, we'll just go keep him real busy. Come on. It's no use. The announcer's arriving now. He wants to see you, too. Yes.
Are you, Jesse Hubbard? I'm Matt Stenson. I'll be announcing the show.
Yes, it's good to meet you. Yeah.
Well, I better leave you two alone. Good luck, babe. Yeah, good luck.
I'm having a little trouble with my voice.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. Especially when I let my nerves get the better of me.
You think it's nerves?
Well, did it come on all of a sudden in the middle of a sentence?
Well, yeah, you know, just sort of like right out of the blue.
It's nerves. What you gotta do is rest your cords, do a little deep breathing, and you'll be in top shape come airtime.
Oh, sweat. Hey, thanks for the tip.
That's okay.
Thanks a lot.
Linda Warner. Hi, Linda. Hi, nice to meet you.
So are you here for the broadcast?
I didn't know any of this was going on. Cliff just said I might like it down here, so I should come down.
Oh,
it's great.
Well, thanks. We're trying. Get the whole thing going. Should be going on air pretty soon. Yeah.
Jenny, who's the new girl in town?
Duke, this is Linda Warner, Duke Schaefer.
Linda, pleasure to meet you. Beautiful lady like you shouldn't be standing over here all by yourself. Would you like to dance?
Okay, sure.
Okay, 20 minutes there, Tom.
Is that all?
That's it. But don't worry, everything's under control.
I hope 20 minutes is going to be enough.
It's going to have to be, I guess. He'll be fine.
May I come in?
Looks like you're already in.
Yes. Well, I meant could I talk to you for a little while, if that's all right?
I guess so.
Don't be. Look what I brought you.
Looks good.
It's Mrs. Valentine's speciality of the house. Apple pie a la mode. I figured that you shouldn't be left out simply because you were out for the evening.
Thank you.
I couldn't help notice that you were pretty upset when Tad left. Do you want to talk about it to someone?
Well, there's not much to say.
I suppose as your father I should have a lot of advice to give you about young men, but I honestly wouldn't know where to begin.
That's all right.
But I'd like to, though.
Thank you for the pie, Professor. It was a really nice gesture and all. But, don't feel that I need any advice, because I don't.
Are you sure?
Positive. I'm not upset anymore.
Well, I'm glad of that.
And I still don't feel real comfortable yet, confiding in you. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
I understand. Enjoy the pie. Have a good night's sleep.
I will. Thank you, Professor.
Good night, Hillary.
Good night.
Good night.
All My Children will continue in a moment. They paid for their pleasure during the last...
Look a little down the dumps.
Oh, I guess a little bit. What's wrong? Listen, I thought you were the one that always bounced back no matter what went wrong.
Yeah, I usually do, don't I? Bouncy Edna, huh?
Would you like to talk? I'm sort of at loose ends myself since Palmer's away.
Daisy, how do kids get so mixed up?
Oh, I guess because they're no different than us.
Guess you got me that time, didn't you?
You know, I got an idea. What about if you and I went out somewhere together this evening? I might be able to cheer you up.
Thanks. I think I'd really like that. I'd like a friend. You'd be my friend.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we start by going somewhere for dinner?
That sounds like a great idea. I'd like to eat. I'd like to drink.
Good. Well, come on. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Okay. Do I get to pay?
Oh, definitely. If you offer to pay, I'll accept.
Yeah. Only 2 minutes to go.
Yeah. He'll be all right. Looks like he's okay. Brooke, how are you? How you doing?
I hear this is Jesse's first night in the air tonight.
Yeah, he's gonna be big time.
Yeah, I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you. Thanks.
Have you seen Linda, Cliff Warner's sister? I'd like to talk to her.
Yeah, sure. She's dancing up there somewhere with Duke, right over there.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Matt Stenson, and we'll be going on the air in a few seconds. I would like your cooperation for the first few minutes. After that, you're on your own. Okay, I'm going to raise my hands like this, and when I do, I want to hear you cheer at the top of your lungs. Got that? Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello, music lovers. Here we are at the disco sensation of the century, the Steam Pit, where it's all happening live. Your DJ is the king of the beat, the hottest rhythm maker you'll ever meet, the one and only Jesse Hubbard.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Stinson. And thank you to all of y'all hungry music lovers out there. Tonight is going to be the first of many nights that we are going to rip the roof right off this sucker and let the world know we are here, right? All right, I want you to tell me what is the name of the hottest ticket in town. The Steam Pit. All right, it is the home of the hottest tracks and the smoothest grooves. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now let's get into something here. I mean, something that we can sink our two front teeth into. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got a new single here, and it's done by a friend of mine. She lives out in L.A. now. She's tough. She is too tough. I'm sure this one is destined for gold. Take this and shake it.
Hey, I gotta go talk to him. Someone said he's great. That's what he's doing. It's great.
Jenny! So where's that scum of a brother of yours?
Sorry, I haven't seen Ted at all. What's up?
Yeah, well, he's really done it this time. He's dug himself so deep that only a miracle's gonna get him out of this.
What's he done?
He messed up my date with Hillary. He's trying to pull one of his stupid jokes all the time. I'm sick of it. I'm not gonna let him get away with it.
Oh, good to see you both.
It's good to see you, too. Nina! Well, how pretty you look.
Indeed she does. Yeah, hey, come on in. Sit down. Sit down.
Oh, thank you.
Would either of you care for something to drink?
No, nothing for me, thanks.
How about you, Joe?
No, I'm fine, Cliff. I'm fine. Actually, we just dropped over to see how things were going with you and chat a bit. Because I've been doing a lot of thinking lately and thinking of how best, we might help you out during the next 6 months.
Well, thanks, Joe. It's very nice of you. But I think we're going to be all right.
You must be climbing the wall without having anything to do. I know I certainly would. Anyway, listen, I've come up with something that I think might be a good solution.
Joe wants so very, very much to help.
I'm sure he does.
I was wondering if perhaps would you be interested in undertaking some lab work for the hospital? I mean, it would help me enormously, and I think it would allow you to keep your hand in.
You're offering my husband a job as a lab assistant? You're coming to our home and insulting us like this?
Nina, Joe's just trying to help.
He is not. He's trying to make you grovel. And I'm not going to put up with that. He's already humiliated you enough.
Goodness, Nina, I have no intention of insulting Cliff. I have the greatest regard for him. I'm just offering this because I hate to see him wasting his talent. This is a way of his usefully spending the next 6 months, that's all.
Is your conscience keeping you awake at night?
Nina. Well, I guess you know how I voted, is that what
Yes,
this is?
the whole world knows how you voted.
Well, Cliff, I'm sorry. I've already been through all this.
Joe, you don't have to. You don't. I understand. I do.
I don't understand.
Nina, this has been a difficult time for all of us. Really.
Why don't you have your husband give up his life work, and then you'll find out what difficult time means.
Nina, please just stop this.
I'm not going to stop until I get an explanation.
I voted my conscience, Nina. I did what I thought was right.
Oh. Well, I think you should explore your conscience and find a little bit of compassion.
Nina, okay, that's enough, please. That is enough. Look, I'm sorry, all of you. That we ever went through this. Joe, I do understand why you voted as you did, even if Nina doesn't.
Thank you.
And I do appreciate your job offer. And yes, I do think the lab work would be a great help.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Well, I honestly don't think that kids, oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That kids know anything nowadays. I mean, not like I know when I was a kid. I mean, they can dance, but I can dance. I mean, and they can drive a car. But you can drive a car, can't you? I mean, what? They're babies. I mean, they're babies. That's it.
I don't think they're half as bad as you're making them out to be.
I do. I really do. I wish I had a goldfish.
A goldfish is very hard to cuddle up to.
I'd like to try.
Why don't you get a companion like I've got?
What have you got?
I mean, I have a never-ending source of comfort in my cat. Little Bonkers.
Okay. could I forget little Bonkers? He sheds on everything I own. Always appreciates me no matter what. Okay, then. To my newfound friend Daisy, and to my newfound cat Bonkers, to all the cats, I think we should drink a toast to Bonkers. Would you like to?
I think we should just drink to Bonkers.
To Bonkers.
To Bonkers.
Maybe I'd like to buy a monkey.
No.
Listen, you have got the magic touch. You play a crowd like a musical instrument.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot. It went real good for me, you know. I felt real good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Just you had the crowd hanging on every word.
Think so?
Yes.
She's right. I think I better excuse myself.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks. Oh, baby. You know what? I kept my eye on you for good luck.
Well, your voice was never better.
Thank you, baby.
Jesse, hey!
Hey, how about that? How about that, right? Hey, that drink you gave me must have been really potent.
No, it's a lot of luck we had to wait forever. I don't know. You were
This is all right. How can you tell?
Well, it's a story that he worked on a lot and did a lot of rewriting on it and stuff.
Okay, well, I just wanted to know before I show it to my editor.
Your editor?
Yeah, I think it's good enough to be published. You don't mind, do you?
No, I guess not. I just wish that Chris would pay as much attention to his behavior as he does to his writing.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, I guess I'll have time to work on both of those things when he's in jail.
Hey, buddy, we gotta talk. Let's go. Can you, spare a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go talk to Jesse, okay?
Hey, shoot. Yeah, I'd like to if I had a gun. How about that trick you pulled on me tonight? Oh, yeah? What's that you're talking about? Hey, this is Georgia you're talking to, Tad. And don't play your innocent thing with me. You were the one who set it up with that sick mother routine. I'd have bust your face. What's wrong? You can't take a joke? Well, that was a joke, huh? Well, you don't see me laughing. You ruined my whole evening. Look, you've got to understand something, mister. This girl is driving me up the wall. As far as I'm concerned, you double-crossed me, and I would do anything to be with her. As far as Shirley Wilson's concerned, I can't think straight. This girl is special, Bobby. It's just like I told you. She's very special.
You got a minute to talk? Yeah, come on in. I was just fixing a drink. You want one?
No, thanks. I'd like to get right to the point.
Be my guest.
Earlier in my office, you mentioned the deal. What did you have in mind?
Well, I was only suggesting that I would keep an eye on Brooke, see if I could come up with some information that you could use against her.
Listen, what I need from you is a kind of information that could keep her from getting sole custody of our baby.
You mean like, make her out to be an unfit mother?
Yeah. Something like that.
Seems like you've been doing some thinking since our little talk in your office.
Look, let me explain something to you. I'm not thrilled about the idea that you're going to be spying on my wife, but I do just about anything to get custody of my baby.
Well, you can count on me to find out whatever there is to know. Now, about payment.
Pay you by the piece.
The more dirt, the higher the price?
Yeah. It's a deal?
It's a deal.
Oh, you're incredible. I mean, take a bunch of rowdy people and you make them stand up and cheer. What's the secret?
I don't know. I just just tell them what I think they want to hear, you know. Talk straight.
Well, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Hey, thanks a lot, Brooke.
And I think you have a great thing going. I hope it does very well. Well, we intend to be around for a long, long time, as long as we can. Take care. Okay, bye-bye. Bye. Bye. I'll see you guys on the vacation now.
All right, are you going?
Jenny, have you seen Dottie?
No, not recently.
Well, she said she was going to go over and congratulate Justin.
Yeah, she did. She came and went. I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll just keep looking for her.
Okay. See you.
Oh, I'm so pleased, my dear. She was warm and welcoming. In fact, we got along famously for the very first time.
Oh, my dear, isn't that wonderful? Now, you see, didn't I tell you? You keep on trying, and she'll open up to you like a real daughter.
Oh, but she already has. We were talking about young men and how she felt about them. In fact, I think that she's got a wee crush on Tad Martin.
Really?
Now, it took trust, don't you think, for her to confide in me and a thing like that?
Oh, I do. I think you've taken a giant step forward.
I really think that I've begun to understand the little lady, and I'm going to like being accepted as her father.
I'm so proud of you, my dear. Oh, are you expecting anyone?
No?
Well, excuse me.
Hello, Mrs. Wallingford. I need to speak to Hillary. Is she home?
Yes, I believe she is. What's the matter, dear?
Can you please just tell her I have to speak to her? It's very important.
Peter Jennings. On ABC's World News tonight, we'll look at the new Soviet leadership in Moscow. And does Cuba pose a threat to the United States in Central America?
Tonight, following foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders, will the Fonz lose the only real family he's ever known when the Cunninghams make their big move on Happy Days? A spectacular story of destiny and desire comes to life in an extraordinary television achievement. The Last Days of Pompeii, starting Sunday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain. Rafe could lose everything for the woman he loves. Stay tuned for One Life to Live, following an ABC News brief next.